In a minute, my dear wife is going to join me, and we're going to tell you about this morning. I'm still waiting for that minute, though. Are you nearly ready, dear?
Nearly.
Our subscribers are waiting. Oh, I feel a telling off coming on.
Why?
Because I'm rushing you.
Do you want me to kick your head in?
Did you hear that? That's not very nice. Now, do I, the question is, do I edit that out or do I leave that in? You're a long way off, dear.
Sorry.
Would you like to?
Oh, you want us to be together?
Here she goes, being sloppy.
No.
So I have actually hit the record button this morning because earlier I was filming some footage in the mortgage cafe, and then realised I've not pressed the record button.
Div.
Thank you, darling. I just recorded a ton load of footage, and then realised I hadn't actually pressed the record button. So you done your insulin?
Uh-huh.
We're a bit late on everything this morning, aren't we?
Yeah.
So for the last week, I had a telephone call about a week ago from somebody at the hospital, and they said, "Hello, Mr. Bradley, I've rang to book you in for your MRI scan." And I said, "MRI scan? I didn't realise I was having an MRI scan." Did I?
No.
So, sorry if the phone's rocking a bit, my arm's aching. Anyway, so I asked the lady, and I said, what scanner is it for? And she said, head and full spine with contrast on head and spine. And I thought, oh joy. She says, I'm afraid you'll be in the scanner for an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah. So
you've been worrying ever since then?
Yeah, because
about staying still with the pain?
Yeah, because I have a lot of pain, as you know, in my legs and my back, and there was one particular MRI scan a few years ago that has never left my memory, and I had to press the button because I was in sheer agony with my leg, basically. But today went well. I've just been for a MRI scan, lasting probably about an hour and 15 minutes. It went okay, actually, really well. I was very comfortable, surprisingly, in the scanner. So, mind you, I did take some morphine prior to, about an hour or so prior to having it, so all good.
Yes, you was quite surprised.
I was, actually. Now, we don't know why I've been pulled in for an MRI scan. I know I'm currently transitioning from my treatment, from my first line to the second line treatment, azathioprine to rituximab, but we don't think the MRI scan's part of that, do we?
No.
Just waiting for the wife. She's nipped to the ladies. We think this MRI scan is one of two things. It's either a routine MRI scan, because next week, which is on the 27th of May, I've got a visit with my consultant.
Yeah.
And that is to do two things, I think. Well, it will be. The first being I've got to sign for rituximab. I've got to sign for it. I've never had to sign for a treatment before in my life, have I?
No, you haven't.
Don't tap me too hard, will you, my darling? Because the camera shakes like that.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's fine. Tap me gently. And obviously the other thing is to discuss the results of my MRI scan, I think.
And all your other tests as well.
Yeah. Well, they've come back clear anyway. But we don't know quite why. So it's either routine for the MRI scan, or It's a result of an email I sent to my MS nurse. And the email basically said, I really haven't been feeling very well just lately. I'm concerned since coming off azathioprine, my immune system isn't, well, it will be. My immune system is making a comeback. It will be coming back up. And I'm concerned that as a result of that, inflammation in my spinal cord will now be starting up again. And I'm pretty damn sure that's what's happening because my mobility is tumbling like crazy.
It is.
And pain is seriously increased as well. We've just arrived at the Mortgage Cafe, and I'll explain why we call it the Mortgage Cafe very shortly. And Teresa is going to go and get some mid-morning breakfast because we've not eaten yet. Thank you, darling.
Okay.
See you shortly.
See you shortly.
So, I'm wondering if going for this MRI scan is a result of my email or whether it's routine. Because when we went to see my MS nurse a while ago to discuss rituximab, about a month ago now, 6 weeks,
Yeah.
she never mentioned anything about going for an MRI scan to go on rituximab.
No.
Did she?
She mentioned everything else but that.
Yeah. Food. Costa coffee. And food. Thanks. Was it about 11 o'clock?
5 past.
So have you chose me something nice for breakfast?
Well, I'm hoping so.
We've not had breakfast yet, have we, dear?
No. Oh, thank you. Right.
Thank you for the drink. I've not even had a drink yet this morning. Ooh. What we got? Do I have choices?
No, you're having one of each anyway.
Oh, we're sharing.
Yes.
So we've got ham, cheese and pickle, very nice, and cheddar ploughmans. So we're at the Mortgage Cafe because I bet it cost a fortune, didn't it?
Yeah.
So
£12 something.
God. So we've got a large latte, or is that a mocha?
No, it's a mocha.
So I've got a regular latte coffee and 2 sandwiches, and the price was what?
£12 something.
£12 something. That's why we call it the Mortgage Cafe. You need a small mortgage to come here. You need to take out a small mortgage to buy the food.
But it's something to look forward to.
It's our treat, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've kind of been dreading it for a week
Yeah.
since.
It's really been a black cloud hanging over you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. You might be thinking, Neil, where's your mask? It's here, but I'm allowed to take it off because we're eating. Yeah. And we left. The appointment was at 08:45 this morning. I don't care how early it is. To be honest, I'm glad it was early and we've got it out of the way. So we left at 7, got straight there, parked up, no problem. Parked up straight away. Since COVID, we've been able to park over so easy, haven't we?
Yeah.
I hope you're enjoying that, dear.
I am.
Because it's about 50 pence a bite. You do realise that, don't you?
Of course, dear.
Just letting you know.
I had to have this because I'm looking like I'm wasting away.
No, that's me wasting away. They weighed me and everything, you know. Yeah. My latte. And I'm going to have one of them in a minute. And we just slowly made our way there. I had to get changed. Well, I had to leave you, didn't I?
Yeah.
You went and parked up somewhere else. And I had to go and have a cannula put in my arm because of having the dye. Can't remember what it's called now. The contrast.
And you had to take your wedding ring off.
Yeah, because it's an MRI scan, so it's a magnet. So I had to. Oh, that reminds me, I'll have to go and pop that back on in a minute.
Yes.
Don't like going anywhere without it. So once I was in the scanner, I got changed. I had to put these like scrubs on. Should have took a photo actually, but didn't think. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd have laughed.
Yeah, found some free hospital Wi-Fi.
Oh, yes.
on the phone. Not that I can use my phone in the scanner, but hey, you know. It went all right. It went good. So I got on the scanner and she tucked one of those things under my knees, one of those, what are they called?
It's like a block, isn't it?
It's like like a block or something, it's like a half moon block. And that took the pressure off the bottom of my back. And I thought this is actually quite comfortable. And I thought, after 5 minutes, is it going to start hurting? You know, because that's what usually happens.
Yeah.
But it didn't, and I got some headphones on, and they did my back first. Then about halfway through, they came and put like it's not a mask, but it's a contraption that fits around my head that enhances the signal for the scanner. And if you're I can't think of the word. What's the word if you're a little bit
Claustrophobic.
claustrophobic? Thank you, my darling. It would make you feel worse, but actually it wasn't too bad at all. I'm not claustrophobic really. I don't. No, it's okay. It was okay. It really was okay. And then they took that off. Then they put the dye in. But I was seriously in there for about 1 hour 15 minutes. I must have listened to about 20 songs on the headphones. And it was quite good because the lady kept coming through asking me if I was all right. And then the machine actually said, starting next scan for 3 minutes, starting next scan for 4 minutes, that kind of thing. So all in all, it went really well.
It did! Yay!
Are we heading back to the car then, my darling?
We are.
Right, better get my things on then. But we had it's my brother actually, Kev, came up with the idea, didn't he?
He did.
He suggested that I take some of the strong painkiller I've got, which is Oromorph, before going. So I'm fairly sure that's a big contributory factor to my reduced pain in that
It would have
scan.
helped.
In that scan this morning. So I took a dose of that in plenty of time before the scan, and I'm really pleased I did. So
Yeah.
right then, it's time to be ripped off again. Let's take out the second mortgage for the day and pay for the parking.
Is it that way?
Would you like to scan it? Just down there it says scan ticket. That's it.
Yeah.
£4.70. And that's out of the way now.
Yeah.
And over the years since 2012, what's up?
No, I'm just looking at you.
It's a lawnmower you can hear. Someone's mowing the lawn outside.
Okay.
You're wondering what that noise is,
I
aren't you?
was, yeah.
Can you tap gently, please? Because you're rocking the video.
Okay, dear.
Thank you. I thought, what was I saying now? Since 2012, I've been counting my MRI scans. That was actually the 12th one. I'm sure that was the 12th MRI scan since 2012. So I'm averaging at least one a year, aren't I?
Yeah.
1 to 2 a year. Yeah, but I think next time I have to have one of those, I won't be dreading it quite so much.
No.
Got to be prepared for these things. And we're back home now.
Yes.
What are you going to do, my dear?
I've got some things I want to do in the garden.
Mrs. Greenfingers has been potting plants and tubs and getting the garden nice for summer, haven't you, darling?
I have, and also I've got some ironing to do.
Oh, you can probably put that off for another day.
Maybe, but I don't mind ironing.
Somebody that likes ironing. think you're definitely the exception rather than the norm. I have to say, I'm going to admit this now on camera, on YouTube. I don't think I've ever ironed a single thing in my life.
And you don't intend to. Tell our lovely friends here
Yes.
what you did when I bought you your first iron, when you first started renting.
I gave it back. I'm going to get some serious grief now. You do realise that, don't you?
Of course.
Probably especially off the ladies. I think the guys are probably might be on my side.
I don't know.
Well, I will just take this opportunity as well to say thank you for watching my previous video.
Yes.
Wasn't too happy on that video.
No.
But
it was keeping it real.
Definitely keeping it real, not wheel, but real. I don't know, I think I must have a bit of adrenaline going on today because I'm really happy that that scan's over. And what's the next thing I've got to do? Yeah, the 29th of this month, got to go and see my consultant.
Yes.
Blood test this week.
Yeah.
And then middle of June, June 15th is when my first rituximab treatment happens.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be doing a video then as well. So this is my dear wife, and she quite enjoys this next little bit.
I'm being nursed.
When I've been for a procedure at the hospital, I leave this for her to do. Go on then.
I love it.
She likes this bit because
I'll be gentle.
It hurts.
No, I'll be gentle.
Ow. Ah.
Don't be moody.
Just do it quick. Ow. Oh, do you know that really hurts? Ow.
Yeah. Well, it didn't hurt me.
Did you enjoy that, darling?
Yeah.
That was painful for me. Are you quite happy with that?
No. I'm sorry it hurt you. Oh dear. Sorry, darling. Yeah.
I'm not laughing. Do you know, actually that is the most pain I've had all morning.
Oh.
Seriously, that hurt more than the cannula going in.
Kissed it better.
Thank you, dear. Yeah. Thank you guys for all your comments.
Thank you.
They all get read.
We do appreciate it, don't we?
Absolutely.
Some of them raise a giggle.
Absolutely. And if you did make it to the end of this video, a thumbs up would be very much appreciated. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for?
Just do it!
Hit that button, please. Helps us out, no end. And on that note, like I say, if you made it to the end of this video, what does it normally say?
I can't remember.
You need a medal.
Oh, you need a medal, yes.
You need a medal.
A Blue Peter badge. That's showing me age.
A Blue Peter badge. It is showing your age, actually. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Bye-bye for now, guys.
Bye.
See ya.